I am the famous American. Let's have an update. It's been 2 years now since the whole COVID thing happened. 2 years. And it's interesting because when it happened, I think a lot of people were really worried that it was the end of the world. Here we are 2 years later in the aftermath. So let's just have a little therapy session or whatever it is that we need to talk about to say out loud, hey, we're still here. Now, granted, not everybody made it through it, but we're still here. And how has life changed? It's interesting because for me, I was never really that worried about it. Eventually I got the vaccination, but I got COVID first. And after I got COVID, and I got it fairly early on, I wasn't afraid personally. And I was seeing people around me also end up okay. And even now, I know plenty of people who didn't get COVID. I know plenty of people who never got the vaccination. But really, nothing seemed to change in my life as far as anything bad. But as far as good things, yes, absolutely good things. It's interesting because we're at a point now where here in the United States, it's common and normal for you just not have to go into an office to work anymore. It's just assumed that, okay, as long as you stay at this company, you're just going to be working from home, and that's fine because companies are making more revenue by not having to lease a building and pay all the expenses related to people working in an office. A lot less overhead and more productivity because people are happier to actually work more hours from their own home and not have to travel and have the anxiety of that. So, personally, my life has improved. I have been able to understand myself a lot better. I have been able to spend a lot more time with my family and get to know them better. And I've actually had more time for physical fitness as well. And now I can walk and I can go to the gym every day. And I'm 100% in control of what I eat. I'm not next to a kitchen where they're catering meals all the time or bringing in donuts. So for me now, this is where I'm at. I only eat one meal a day, usually not until about 5:30 p.m. other than just like coffee during the day. And I like that. It really works for me. I'm full of energy and focused. See, I've learned so much about myself. And I know that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I think that most people actually came out better as far as post-COVID. Now, of course, that's again assuming that you didn't lose anyone to COVID or something like that. Now, granted, I will say one casualty is my wife's sense of smell. She has not been able to smell since she had COVID. My sense of smell and taste did come back, but hers did not. So, how about you? How have things worked out for you? 2 years since COVID happened. How are you doing? Tell me right here in the comments.